Yo, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to some Pokemon Showdown. Now, today we are going to be doing a little bit of a VGC 2015 live, again, using our GBC core team, but I gotta be a little quiet tonight because my windows are open, and, you know, it's hella hot here where I live, and, you know, I gotta have some air ventilation, so I'm not closing it, and basically, I don't really want to disturb my neighborhood outside by me commentating or whatever. I don't know, people might be relaxing or trying to enjoy their day or whatever, and I don't really want to disturb that, so either way, yeah, we're gonna be a little quiet today. Also, sorry if you hear fireworks in the background. Yep, one just went off right now. Basically, you know, 4th of July, people are celebrating, yada, 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 so you guys know why there are fireworks if you guys do hear some, but either way, we're going to be using the GBC core team again. I'm just going to go and look for a battle. We're going to match against somebody who's bringing a partial Trick Room team and a partial Rain team. I see a Politoed, Jellicent, and Ludicolo for, I guess Jellicent can be run on both Rain teams and Trick Room teams, but Jellicent really scares me. I want to bring something to counter that, so I think I'm just going to go Bisharp and, what Pokemon puts pressure on, like, Rain Pokemon. Maybe not Greninja. I mean, we could bring Togekiss for the potential Politoed Ludicolo lead. You know, I feel better just bringing Bisharp Gardevoir as a lead, and then we'll throw maybe, like, looking at his team, Greninja and, like, Amoonguss in the back. I don't know, I feel pretty good about that. This team really doesn't have, like, a surefire way to take out Mawwiles besides maybe just sporing them, so whatever. He's going to lead Politoed and Jellicent, as I'm going to lead Bisharp and my Gardevoir, so this is pretty much just going to be a Trick Room team type thing, so I'm going to go straight for the knockoff on the Jellicent, as his Politoed can't really do anything to, divert my attention away from it. In terms of Gardevoir, I'm just going to Mega Evolve and go for the Shadow Ball on the Jellicent in case knockoff doesn't kill it, so we're going to Mega Evolve here. I'm going to land my knockoff. It actually is going to knock out the Jellicent, so knockoff is going to be disabled. I'm going to be able to knock off the Citrus Berry, as I am going to land a Shadow Ball on the Politoed, lowering its special defense, as he's going to probably knock me out with a Scald. Oh, he's going to go with the Scald. I'm actually not going to be knocked out, but I am going to be brought down to like 29%, so that is a thing. I honestly thought I would be knocked out there, but either way, I don't really know what he could bring in here. I guess he's going to bring in the Sylveon. Okay, that works for me. I'm going to actually Iron Head the Sylveon, and then I can just, I guess we'll protect on Gardevoir, because there's really no need for me to attack him. I think currently I am the fastest Pokemon on the field. I do have a little bit of a speed tie with Sylveon, as, I think I'll still be able to outspeed it, so I can Iron Head. We'll be able to knock out the Sylveon. That is really awesome. In terms of the Politoed, he's going to attack my Gardevoir, so that means I get another free turn with Bisharp. Oh, yeah, so Bisharp can still do a lot of damage to my opponent's team. He's going to bring in Heatran here as, the play to make. I actually just want to Sucker Punch the Politoed, and then I want to switch out Gardevoir for Greninja, and I definitely want to be able to knock out the Heatran while the rain is still up, because I know that one Hydro Pump to the standard Heatran, I don't think will kill it, but either way, we're going to bring a Greninja here. I'm going to be able to Sucker Punch the Politoed as he's going to Scald my Greninja, getting a crit, whatever. He's going to snag the burn as well, as the Earth Power is going to knock out my Bisharp. I want to run the Calcs really quick, just because. Let's go Greninja Common Showdown, put it up against, Heatran Common Showdown. Let me replace Scald for Hydro Pump, since that's what we're opting to run. Let's go Hydro Pump. Yeah, in the rain, it'll definitely be able to knock out the Heatran, but I almost feel like that's too obvious. So I'm gonna bring in Amoonguss here, because basically I want to Rage Powder so that I can ensure the kill on the Heatran here. I'm gonna go straight with the Hydro Pump. I would imagine he's gonna protect on his Heatran, but he might actually just choke and do something else. Either way, we're gonna be Rage Powdering on Amoonguss, so even if he wants to attack me to kill my Greninja, we will still have another turn to kind of ensure the kill with Greninja. Either way, I'm gonna go for the Hydro Pump, as it is gonna miss the Heatran. The Politoed's gonna Ice Beam my Amoonguss, and then he's gonna go for the Heat Wave, hitting both my Amoonguss and my Greninja, and unfortunately, due to that miss with the RNG Hydro Pump, I don't think we're going to be able to land it this turn. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually go for the Giga Drain on the Politoed, and I'm just going to kind of, I mean, do I have to, like, no, I got to try and land another Hydro Pump. I think that's what I got to do. So I'm going to go for the Hydro Pump here. We're going to be able to knock out the Heatran, as the Politoed's going to go for the Ice Beam. Unfortunately, my Amoonguss is going to be knocked out, and then I think by the end of this turn, yeah, there goes Greninja. So currently, it's just Gardevoir versus Politoed. Honestly, I do think we're going to be able to snag the win in this game, because Gardevoir can definitely take a Scald from a Politoed in the rain. So either way, I'm going to go for the Hyper Voice here, as he's going to protect. That is fine. Since there's no other ally to Politoed, I'll be hitting him with a full damage Hyper Voice. So either way, I do think we're going to snag the win in this game. We should be able to knock out the Politoed here. Yep, there it goes. And so that is going to be that. I'm going to snag the win. Our rating is 1,114 on the ladder today. But either way, I will be right back with you guys with another battle. Alright, so we're in a battle here. This guy has plenty of leads. In terms of Dusknoir, I don't really know what Dusknoir can be doing to me, but I definitely know that he's probably just going to lead me in Pachirisu. Either that or like Follow Me Clefable and Lucario Lucario to set up SD or whatever, so I want to bring something that can hit Clefable pretty hard, so we definitely want to bring Bisharp to this match. I really do feel like he's going to lead either Clefable Lucario or Mean Xiao Pachirisu. I feel like the Clefable Lucario lead is a lot more probable than the Mean Xiao Pachirisu lead, but either way, yeah, let's just go ahead and prepare for the Clefable and Lucario lead here, as I'm going to bring Bisharp, and then I also want to bring Gardevoir to the match here. Even if the Clefable does go for the Follow Me, we'll have a spread attack being Hyper Voice to hit both Clefable and the Lucario. So yeah, I want to lead Bisharp and Gardevoir here, and then in terms of the rest of his team, he's got a Pachirisu, which I know has the type advantage over Greninja, but in the long run, I don't think it's going to be able to do anything to it. Then again, it might be safer just to bring Conkeldurr, but then again, Conkeldurr really can't do anything against this guy's team. I might want to just opt to bring Amoonguss and then Greninja for coverage. Yeah, I feel pretty good about that. So we're going to lead Bisharp and Gardevoir, as my opponent is going to lead Clefable and Lucario as I predicted, and yeah, it's pretty obvious that the Clefable is just going to go for the Follow Me here, so I'm going to Iron Head with my Bisharp, which I'm pretty sure will be able to knock out the Clefable. Then I can Mega Evolve and go for the Hyper Voice here with Gardevoir, and we're gonna unleash the beast. Either way, we're gonna be popping Lucario's balloon here by the end of the turn. So I'm gonna Mega Evolve, and then he's gonna go for the Follow Me, of course. Oh, Lucario is gonna actually go for the Follow Me here. I did not expect that. Well, anyways, I can go for the Hyper Voice here. We're not gonna actually knock out the Lucario though, but the Clefable is going to set up Evasion, as he's just gonna forfeit and give me the game. All right, well, I will take the game, or the win, whatever you want to call it there, and I will be right back with you guys for another battle. Alright, so we're in a match here, and my opponent is going to be bringing a standard as hell VGC 2K15 team. I do see like a ton of standard mons here being like, you know, Landorus, Rotom Wash, Hydreigon, Sylveon. In terms of his lead, he could probably just lead Hydreigon, Aegislash, because, you know, they cover each other's types, and then they could have maybe Sylveon in the back, and then I think maybe Charizard in the back for Aegislash, you know, just for type coverage. I honestly don't see him bringing Landorus or Rotom to the match here, because, you know, I do have Guts Conkeldurr, which kind of counters Will-O-Wisp Rotom, and then I also have Defiant Bisharp, but either way, in case he does bring the Landorus, I do kind of want to lead Bisharp. It might be better just to opt to bring Greninja, to be honest with you. I don't know what to do here. I want to predict the Hydreigon Aegislash lead, not gonna lie. In that regard, I think we'll go Bisharp and Greninja, because Greninja can hit Hydreigon for super effective damage with an Ice Beam, and Bisharp can actually knock off the, you know, the Aegislash and do quite a bit of damage. So, in the back for coverage, I definitely want to go Amoonguss and Gardevoir, and I think that is going to be the match. So, he's going to bring Rotom Wash and Hydreigon to begin with, as I'm going to bring Bisharp and Greninja. I'm going to, oh, damn it, I'm not bringing Conkeldurr. I have no counter for this Rotom. I guess I could... yeah, we'll go for the knockoff on the Rotom, and then I actually want to switch in Gardevoir here. I almost feel like the Hydreigon is going to try... You know what, whatever. I'm going to go straight for the knockoff on the Rotom, and then I'm going to Ice Beam the Hydreigon. He is going to go straight for the Flamethrower, which I was really, really scared of, but either way, I can land the Ice Beam. We're going to get so close to knocking him out, as I'm going to knock off the Rotom Wash, knocking off his Citrus Berry. Bisharp is going to go down there, as he's going to go for the Will-O-Wisp on my Greninja. I think he meant to go for the Will-O-Wisp on my Bisharp, but obviously, since it's gone, you know. Alright, so we're going to bring in Amoonguss here, as we can actually Rage Powder and just draw everything's attention into Amoonguss. So, I'm going to go for the Rage Powder here, and then I guess we can just go for a Rock Slide. I would rather do the Calcs here, because I know that Rock Slide from this range will actually knock out the Hydreigon, but in terms of the Rotom Wash, I'm really not too sure that it will. Let me go back over here, and we're going to swap out Ice Beam for Rock Slide. Rock Slide will actually do... does that look like 24%? I don't think so. I'm gonna go for the Rock Slide here, as I think it's the play to make. He's gonna bring in his Charizard. Oh my god, as he's gonna go for the Flamethrower on my Amoonguss. Oh my god, this is gonna knock out the Hydreigon. It's gonna miss the Charizard. Are you serious? Oh, I thought it didn't even knock out the Hydreigon either. Oh, that would have been so good. Okay, then, the play to make here, I want to go straight for the Rage Powder, and then we're just gonna Rock Slide again, because honestly, we'll be knocking out the Charizard from this range. Definitely, it's gonna be a Mega Charizard Y. It's going to go for the Rage Powder, and of course, Flamethrower is going to be able to knock it out. And from this range, I'm going to actually land my Rock Slide. It's going to be a crit on the Charizard. Oh, if only we landed the first Rock Slide, then the second one would do quite a bit of damage. He's going to Mega and go for the Solar Beam, knocking out my Greninja, and the only Pokemon I have left is my Gardevoir, so let's just hope that this guy isn't bringing his Aegislash to the match, because then we really lose. But I feel like we do have a chance to win in this match. You know, I'm gonna Mega Evolve and go Protect first turn, because I do want to get my speed, and then, you know, maybe I'll outspeed Charizard. I really don't know. He's gonna opt to go for the Flamethrower, and then Sylveon's gonna go for the Moonblast. I honestly don't see us winning this game. If only we landed that first Rock Slide, that would be so good. But either way, I'm gonna go for the Hydro Pump now. If you guys just heard those fireworks, yeah, those were really loud. Oh, that really scared me, actually. But either way, we are going to lose that game. It's whatever. I'm just going to go and look for the match here. We're in a battle. This guy's going to be bringing a pretty interesting BGC team. You know, I see Regice there. I see, what is that thing's name? I don't. Furfro? I think that's his name. And then either way, I'm bringing a very interesting team. I don't see any leads necessarily. I really don't. What is Furfro used for in VGC? Common Showdown, Return, Snarl, Sucker Punch. Does Snarl, is that the move that lowers your attack or special attack? That's special attack. Okay, so maybe he's going to lead Furfro and something that can capitalize on not being knocked out. Maybe Furfro Sceptile lead. That could be a thing. If it is Furfro Sceptile, I want to bring Gardevoir and then a physical attacker that can hit Sceptile pretty hard. So maybe Conkeldurr. And then I actually don't want to bring Greninja to this match, not going to lie. I know it can hit Aerodactyl pretty hard, but something's telling me that he's just not going to bring Aerodactyl to this match in fear of my Greninja having Gunk Shot for his Sceptile and for his Florges. So honestly, I'm just going to go no, wait, what am I talking about? No, he is going to be bringing Aerodactyl, even if I did, even if I did have Gunk Shot. I mean, what am I even saying? You know, guys, whatever. Don't listen to what I'm saying. I have my own thought process, and sometimes it comes out weird, but either way, we're just not going to bring Greninja to this match. I'm going to go Bisharp, and then we'll just throw a Moongus in the back. Hopefully, this is a good lead. He's going to lead Furfro and Aerodactyl. Yep, I pretty much knew that, even though what I said was different from that, but either way, Gardevoir, I think right off the bat, I want to go straight for the Mega Evolution, and I want to Hyper Voice, and yeah, you know what, we want to target this Aerodactyl. That's really what we want to do. So we're going to go Mega here, as he's going to actually taunt my Gardevoir. Then he's going to T-Wave my Gardevoir. I'll still be able to land my Hyper Voice. That's going to bring Aerodactyl down pretty low. Furfro's going to pop its Citrus, as I can actually knock out his Mega with the Ice Punch. I mean, maybe that wasn't his Mega. Maybe Sceptile was also his Mega. Maybe he could be running 2 Megas, or I don't even know. He's going to bring in my Milotic here, as what I want to do, I want to definitely go for the Hyper Voice here, and then I want to actually, let's Drain Punch the Furfro, because I know Furfro does have Cotton Guard. Yep, there it is, and I definitely do want to break through that right off the bat. I don't know if Drain Punch from this range is going to do enough to knock him out. I honestly don't think so, but in terms of the Hyper Voice, if we're able to land it, it honestly should knock him out. So there it is. We're going to bring the Milotic down fairly low. Oh, that lowered his special defense. Wait, what? Wait, what just happened there? Milotic ate its Moronga Berry. Okay, for a second I thought I activated its competitive or whatever, and I was like, what? How did that happen? Anyways, he's gonna bring in a Sceptile here, as I want to go for the Hyper Voice, and then we'll just opt to go for the Ice Punch on the Sceptile, because honestly, he is gonna go Mega. He's gonna go for the Protect first turn, which means that he's gonna Scald my Conkeldurr. Please grab the burn. Aw, dang it, we are Guts Conkeldurr, so that's kind of what I was fishing for. Either way, I'm gonna land the Hyper Voice. It's not gonna do too much damage to the Milotic, but either way, we're just gonna go for the Hyper Voice again, and then I'm gonna also Ice Punch the Sceptile, because either way, we're gonna be hitting the Sceptile for super effective damage, and that's kind of what I want to go for. So either way, I think the Milotic is going to be going down this turn. It's going to go for the Giga Drain on, or the Sceptile is going to Giga Drain my Conkeldurr. I'll be able to knock it out with the Ice Punch, and then I'm not sure. Okay, we're going to be able to break through. I'm going to go for the Hyper Voice. That is awesome. I believe his Milotic, yeah, his Milotic is his last Pokemon. So what I want to do, it's going to forfeit. He is going to give me the match. Alright, I was going to actually bring in a Moongus and try and Spore the Milotic, but either way, that is fine. I'll just go and exit out of there, and we'll look for another battle. So, we pretty much have been doing pretty good in this live. We're not doing awful. I mean, I think we won all of our matches so far, but either way, we're in a battle here. Okay, so Clefairy is a problem, because I've seen this thing used in VGC a lot, but I don't actually know what it does. Like, I've watched people, like, do VGC lives, and, like, I've seen it at Nationals and stuff, but I don't really know what it does. So, it is actually Eviolite. What does Friend Guard do? Because it has that ability, Friend Guard. The Pokemon allies receive 3/4 damage from other Pokemon's attacks. Oh, okay, that's interesting. So we definitely want to target the Clefairy right off the bat instead of attacking something else. This guy is very susceptible to Greninja, seeing how I can hit Garchomp for super effective damage. I can hit Thundurus for super effective damage with an Ice Beam as long as my Sash is still intact. There are a lot of things I can do here. Clefairy is going to be an issue, though. I want to lead Bisharp with Clefairy. And I guess we'll go Bisharp Greninja lead. Gengar really scares me. I almost don't want to bring Gardevoir to this match, not going to lie. I kind of want to opt to bring Conkeldurr instead, but I almost feel like it's going to be worth it. Let's go Gardevoir, and then we'll go Amoonguss, as what we can do is, if it comes down to it, we can Rage Powder with Amoonguss, and then have you know, the Gengar attack Amoonguss, yada, 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 whatever. So, he's going to lead Thundurus and Garchomp here, as what I want to do, I want to go straight for the knockoff on the Thundurus, and then I want to actually Ice Beam the Garchomp, because I'm pretty sure from this range, Greninja is going to be able to clean knock out the Garchomp here. So, there it is, the Ice Beam. It is going to knock out the Garchomp, and then I don't know how much damage a knockoff is going to do. It is going to actually knock out the Thundurus in one shot as well. So, maybe I was over-preparing a little bit. Honestly, I don't think he's going to be bringing the Clefairy now. He's going to bring in Gengar and Kangaskhan, so there is not the Clefairy. Okay, so, Kangaskhan, Gengar. A little bit of an issue. Are we running Protect on Greninja? Yes, we are. So I'm going to double Protect here. Oh, wait, I was taunted. Oh, Greninja was taunted. Okay. See what we're going to do. I mean, maybe I should Sucker Punch the Gengar. What would the Gengar, would it really be attacking? I mean, aren't VGC Gengars like Perish Trapping or whatever? You know what? I honestly am just going to go for the knockoff here on the Gengar, and then we're going to switch in Amoonguss in Greninja's place in case Kangaskhan tries to fake out our Greninja, because in that regard, it would be taking Rocky Helmet damage, and I honestly do think that's one of the best plays to make. I mean, I could totally be over-predicting this, and he could go straight for the Power-Up Punch on my Bisharp. In that regard, I would be really screwed, not going to lie, because then I don't know what I would hit this Kangaskhan back with, but either way, I do think that is the play to make. We're going to bring in Amoonguss here, so he's going to go Mega, and he's going to actually fake out my Bisharp, unfortunately, and the Gengar is going to go straight for the Shadow Ball on my Amoonguss, so that is not what I expected, not at all, but seeing how this is an offensive Gengar, I want to actually go Sucker Punch, and I want to hit the Gengar, and then I want to actually Spore the Kangaskhan, because I don't have a surefire way to take it out, and if it's asleep, then I can actually, you know, just do work with Gengar, or with Gardevoir, but either way, I'm going to bring the Gengar down to its sash, as it's going to actually knock out my Amoonguss with the Shadow Ball, and then Kangaskhan's going to knock out Bisharp with the Drain Punch, and now it just comes down to Gardevoir and Greninja, so unfortunately, we were not able to Spore the Kangaskhan, so honestly, I'm just going to go full force. We're going to just target it right off the bat. I do want to run the calcs really quick. I want to go Gardevoir Common Showdown, and let's put it up against Kangaskhan here. Oh god, I never know how to spell this. Is it with an H? Oh god, Kang. Oh, okay, here we go. That's how you do it. So Common Showdown. Hyper Voice would be doing 58. Psychic would be doing more. Moonblast would be doing 63. Let's Mega Evolve and go for the Psychic on the Kangaskhan, and then I hope to God that I can land my Hydro Pump with the Greninja here. So we're gonna go Mega on Gardevoir. I'm gonna land my Hydro Pump on the Kangaskhan, as the Gengar is gonna actually Sludge Bomb. Can I please just land? Oh, he's gonna go for the Double Edge on my Greninja. Okay, wait, can I knock out the Kangaskhan from this range? I actually might be able to. So the Psychic is gonna knock out the Kangaskhan. Unfortunately, though, that is gonna be the game, because Gengar can actually outspeed me. Oh, I should have gone for the Hyper Voice if I knew that he was going to go for the Double Edge, and then oh, that would have been such a better play, but I honestly didn't know that he was going to Double Edge. I mean, most Kangaskhan's run Return / Frustration, so that was quite the surprise for me. Either way, I'm just going to go for the Protect here and try and stall out as many turns as possible, just because I don't want to lose just yet. He's going to go with the Sludge Bomb, whatever. There is no way that we're going to be outspeeding this guy. So whatever, I'm going to go for the Psychic, as he's going to Sludge Bomb. He is going to snag the win, but it was a really close game. I really did enjoy that game. I can't believe he didn't bring the Clefairy, because honestly, looking at his team, Clefairy would be a great support, as it would give, Kangaskhan the Frame Guard ability, which would allow it to, take hits from Conkeldurr and dish back hits to, I don't know, threats to it, I guess. I don't really know. But either way, I think that's going to be the session. Let me check the time that we're sitting at today. We're at like a clean 18 minutes, so it is what it is. But yeah, it's going to be a little shorter, like a shorter session than usual, but either way, yeah, that match is going to actually wrap up the session and this video, so thank you all so much for watching, and be sure to take it easy, you guys.